again for Farmers Fridays. We are again out at Hot Comics and Collectibles in New Hope. We're going to put a link in the description to how you can find them, probably on their website or their Facebook. But they're giving me a rare treat. Now normally no store will let you do this, but today they're letting me open this thing. The original, well, it's the reissue of the original Fortress Maximus. Now keep in mind, because it's still new, like he's been opened, but nothing in there has been opened. It's been opened like to see if all the pieces were there, basically. Nobody opened the packaging, the plastics, or taken out the stickers, so we don't get to play with that. But we do get to review the hard shell, the body, and it's better than nothing, right? So let's just hop in and take a look. Okay guys, this is the original Fort Max, or at least the re-release in city mode. And it's so big that I can't get it all on camera. So I'm trying to show it off. Now like I said, I'm limited with what I can do with it. These are not attached. And then there's a lot of stuff that's still sealed in the bags that I can't use. First of which is his sword, which I really wish I could have gotten in the remake that I got. And then there's this massive set of stickers, and I'm sure in a little trading card for the reissue, and I'm sure the instructions are in there too. And then the worst of it is this little bag of pieces and such, among which of many is the head of Cerebros. So sadly we can't show off any of that stuff, but I can show off as much as I can of this thing itself. Now, because it's new, it's still relatively new, sealed and all that. Well, it wasn't sealed, but it was near mint. The joints are all incredibly stiff to the point where, like, I'm afraid to touch it, you know? And like I said, those aren't connected, and because I can't read the instructions, I'm not 100% sure if I'm transforming it right. For example, I'm working off the pictures on the box, and this is not connecting. But on the picture, that's where he is, so that's where I put him. But city mode is pretty interesting. It's much better than the one I have, the remake. And there's really nothing to say about it. It's a city. It's there. I don't really have anything else to work with because I'm severely limited with what I have to work with. But it's pretty solid. I'm sure these would be solid too if they were connected. But I'm not going to be the one to connect them and get in trouble. If I had like $300 to buy this thing, I would definitely like put it together and show you everything. But that's enough for city mode. Let's take a look at his other mode. Okay guys, here he is in what I'm calling Battleship mode. And he is massive. I think he might be taller than the remake that I have. Now again, we're working with what I can work with. The tracks are not connected, so they look a little goofy. This was easier to transform than from robot to city mode, partly because I'm getting more confident in my transformations, and I'm finding more and more nooks and crannies of awesome little things on this figure. Like over here, I noticed this little canopy for a regular Headmaster figure, and I feel like obviously the heads won't fit on the old Headmaster figures, but I feel like the new Titan Returns mini Headmaster figures would work great in connection with this. Now, one problem I am having is that this guy has no articulation. His arms don't go, like, it makes you really miss the ball joints. The one thing this has leaps and bounds over the new ones is this little flap. You stick a head in the head socket and these little things will go up and give you a readout. And I really, really miss that. But Battleship mode is epic as it should be. The way it made you feel like in the cartoons. But that's it for that. So let's go ahead and take a look at robot mode. Okay guys, here he is in robot mode, and again he is a monster. And he's about as tall as the remake. He's definitely stiffer. He's definitely got a bigger presence. Obviously, these aren't on because if I put them on, I don't think I'll get them off. So, and he's got to be able to go back in the box. But he's epically massive, and I really wish I could afford him. And all the joints are stiff. He's got all these hidden compartments all over the place for guns and... I'm not going to flip that all the way, but there's more guns there. One bummer I do have here is, like, his hands don't open. Which makes sense. It was the 80s, maybe early 90s. But there's holes for him to hold this sword. Which makes me even more so wish I had the sword for my figure. And we've got all these little compartments and hidey holes and for various different forms. And I just really wish I could afford him. But overall, for the time, he's an awesome figure. And I would recommend anybody who has a chance to get the original Fortress Maximus or the replica to jump on it. Just get him if you can afford it. If I didn't think I'd get yelled at for spending money I don't have, I would buy him right now. Okay guys, obviously this is no longer the comic shop. We're back in my apartment. But if you want to check out Fortress Maximus or any other of the awesome amount of Transformers they have over there, or you can buy their comics, their other toys, their memorabilia, check out Hot Comics and Collectibles in New Hope and in Richfield. I think it's Richfield. I'll check. And that information will be up with the rest of it. At least their Facebook. I'll put their Facebook page up with the rest of it. But if you want to check out their stuff, that information will be up here. If you want to see more videos about Transformers or other toys, comics, games, fun stuff like that, check out the Pop Culture Network. If you want to give us a call, give us suggestions, criticisms, whatever. We have a 24-hour hotline. It's always up. We would love to hear what you have to say, what you think. I would really appreciate hearing what you guys think of this show and what other Transformers you'd like to see in the future. If you want to message Dirt, he's on Twitter. And the Pop Culture Network has a Facebook page as well. All that information will be up right here. Please take a look at it. I request. Words fail me today. But it's all there. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at what will be the closest I will ever get to the original Fortress Maximus. And until next time, this is the Geek for the Pop Culture Network saying good journey.